Hello and welcome to the first ever show, or basically it's going to be a podcast, although I guess I should say the first ever podcast of El Tigrillo in English. I am Juanio El Tigrillo, and at the moment I have a Spanish program where I break down every single Tigres game, but I've had in mind to possibly do an English version of it, so I thought I'd make it a little bit more broader and do a whole Liga MX, I guess you could call mini podcast in English. So welcome and thank you for joining me. This will be the first one, so please forgive my unprofessionalism, I guess you could say. And I'm not gonna go and break down every single game, but I'm gonna give you, the scores, obviously, and a small hypnosis of each match. At least the ones that interest me. I don't know if you could tell by the name, I'm gonna be a little biased towards Tigres. I'm a massive Tigres fan. I've been a Tigres fan going on almost 20 years, and it's been wonderful seeing them succeed the past couple of years. But I think it's well deserved because it was pretty rough a couple of years ago with us almost returning to second division. Well, anyways, this is a doble jornada this week, which means there's there's gonna be two games, basically two league games in a week. And the first games were on Valentine's Day, where Atlas drew at Necaxa. Obviously Tigres drew at Lobos in I'm not gonna say boring, but it wasn't that great of a game. America completely dominated Morelia 4-1. Santos, which was a very surprising team, Santos completely dominating Leon. Landon Donovan's Leon 5-1. Querétaro drawing with Chivas 2-2 in a game where Chivas, when they tied the game, they were celebrating as if that they had just won a championship, which says a lot about where that team is at right now. I don't think Almeida's going to last very much longer there. I hope he doesn't, because he's a lot better than that team. I think that team has some serious structural issues. I think them beating Tigres in the final, which was, if I could recall, the Clausura 2017, was a big fluke. And I mean, you have to be honest with yourself. If you're a Chivas fan, you have to accept that there was some help, not only against Tigres, but during the whole playoffs. Well, anyway, that's a whole different subject. But Chivas celebrating as if they had won the Copa Libertadores when they drew at Querétaro 2-2. Monterrey tied with Cruz Azul 2-2 as well. Cruz Azul, what does it say about Cruz Azul, right? They could be up 4-0 and they're still not going to win the game. Veracruz shockingly beat Pumas 2-1. Shockingly 2-1. Puebla beat Toluca 2-0, but Puebla, honestly, is my dark horse of the season. I completely respect what they're doing out there. Very humble team. What Puebla's got going on right now, I mean, they're the dark horse. I don't think they'll win the championship, but they will make Liga, and they will possibly win the first round. Pachuca beat Tijuana 2-0. I'm not sure if Honda scored. Let's check it out. Actually, it was Angelo Zagal at 21 and Eric Gutierrez at 88. And Giannini Tavares, I believe he's leading the league right now in scoring. Well, anyways, in the positions, after 7 jornadas, America's in first place with 15 points, followed by Santos with 14, Pumas in third with 14, Monterrey went down a spot, 4th place with 12 points, Puebla in 5th place with 12 points, Pachuca 10 points, 6th place, Morelia 10 points, 7th place, Leon, as bad as they're playing, they're still, if the season ends today, they make Liga, no problem. 8th place, 10 points, Necaxa 9 points, 9th place, Toluca 9 points, 10th place, my Tigres 9 points, 11th place. A normal fan would probably be a little worried right now since we're almost at the midway point of the season. I'm not. Tigres usually turns it up at the second half of the season, so we'll see if they can do it this season. Clausuras have never been our strongest points. We're usually more successful in Apertura, but we did make the final last season, so I mean, I think we'll take it this year. Tijuana dropping to 12th place with 9 points, Querétaro 13th with 8 points, Veracruz 14 with 8 points, Cruz Azul 15 with 7 points, Chivitas Locas 16th place with 5 dismal points out of 7 games. They have the same amount of points as Lobos WAP, who is 1 place below them. Atlas 18th place with 4 points. So, I mean, they make my team's 9 points look very desirable. The weekly stats for this week, this number here is ridiculous at the halfway point of the season. The top goal scorer as of right now in the Liga MX, Clausura 2018, is nonetheless but Giannini Tavares with 10 goals. Second place is Henry Martin of America with 5. Third place, Nico Castillo with 4. Fourth, Alan Pulido with 4. And fifth, Arturo Gonzalez with 4. Medio Tiempo has down right now the top defender, Andres Mosqueda in first place. Juan Carlos Valenzuela second. Igor Lichnowsky Chovsky? Oh, the defender from Necaxa. Fourth place, Hugo Ayala, who I believe is the best Mexican center back playing in the Mexican League. Most passes so far this season with 393. Anselmo Vendrechovsky Jr. of Tigres. Most stops at keeper. First place, Thiago Volpi. Second, William Yarbrough. Surprisingly, third, Jesus Corona. Fourth, Alfonso Blanco. And fifth, Gibran Lajoud. This week's games, on the 17th, Morelia will play Lobos. The way Lobos is going right now, I think Lobos will take that one. Or I think it's going to be a draw. They're both not strong teams. Cruz Azul will play Puebla. Puebla will hand Cruz Azul a loss easily, no problem. My Tigres will play Atlas. Atlas is the last place team in the whole tournament, so Tigres will definitely be Atlas. I think that will be probably... Tigres is going to go out. It's going to be at home. They're going to want to send a message to the league, so I think it'll be maybe 3 or 4-0. León will play Querétaro. Querétaro will easily beat León, no problem, especially after that humiliating loss this last game against America. Tijuana will take on Pumas. Pumas will try to rebound from a loss, so I think they will beat Tijuana in Tijuana. Necaxa Monterrey. Monterrey is a strong team. There's one, naturally, instinctively, Tigres and Monterrey are rivals, but I respect Monterrey. I respect what they're doing. I respect their fans. Besides, Tigres fans are the most passionate fans in the whole league, in my opinion. They're not these get-along, fair-weather fans of these bigger clubs, quote-unquote. Chivas will take on Pachuca. Pachuca will beat Chivas. Toluca will play Santos. Santos right now is playing phenomenal. Santos will beat Toluca. And America will easily handle Veracruz. America, since they tied with Tigres a couple games back, have blown up. They woke up. I mean, America's looking strong, a strong contender for the championship, so watch out for them. I think America, Santos, Tigres, obviously, Monterrey, and Puebla. I think our champion will be from one of those 5 teams, with the strongest candidates being Tigres, America, and Monterrey. But thank you for joining me on the first episode of the Tigrillo podcast in English. I hope to have you guys come back. If you guys have any questions, comments, please drop a line. So don't forget to subscribe. I'm starting this channel brand new. See how far it takes us. And don't forget to look for me on Twitter. Have a good one, guys.